This week in crypto stuff. So this video, I'm going to go over the latest news in the crypto space, some stuff that's interesting, that's good for the crypto space, some stuff that maybe is not too great. Just really I'm pulling handpicking some of the most interesting articles to me and showing it to you guys and highlighting to you guys. I hope to do this at least once a week. Let me know in the comments if there's articles that I missed or things that I missed, but I just want to keep you guys in the know. Obviously, the crypto space is always changing, always volatile, which is why we love it. So rather than me just always talking about new projects, which I love doing, I want to keep you guys updated on the latest in the crypto world. So here we are, this week in crypto stuff. So the first highlight was Southern Europe's biggest theme park resort will start accepting Bitcoin payments. So Port Aventura World, if you're not familiar with it, it's in Southern Europe. It's the biggest theme park. I'm sorry, it's Bitcoin payments. So this could be for tickets, it could be for food, just pretty much everything going on in the theme park, which I think is great. I know for Bitcoin, people are always searching for utility. Obviously, the coin has been fluctuating in terms of price. Elon Musk did let you buy a Tesla with it before, and he retracted that based off ecological concerns. So it's great that there's more, places out there that is accepting Bitcoin. I think it's I think it's good for them to obviously accept that, and I think it's for owners of Bitcoin. But I also think it's good for them. Obviously, they've done their research and figured out, well, if we accept Bitcoin, it'll attract more and more people to our park and really bring attention, because I don't know how popular theme parks are these days. Obviously, the more popular ones are like Disney and stuff like that. But I'm not sure how popular Port Aventura is. So anyway, they could get some marketing, etc., to get their eyes on this theme park, the better. So here's another interesting news update. Fast food giant McDonald's has started accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment in El Salvador. It's not everywhere in the world, so you can't go down the street from wherever you live, unless you live in El Salvador, and pay for your Happy Meal with Bitcoin yet. After the country became the first to adopt cryptocurrency as legal tender. Again, there's a lot of news about El Salvador and obviously Bitcoin, so that's great news for the cryptocurrency space as more and more countries start to adopt cryptocurrencies and recognize it as a legit form of payment. I think that's awesome. So I do think it's great. Obviously, McDonald's is a huge food chain, which I think is just great. It's great optics for the crypto space to be like, hey, there is a McDonald's and they're able to, run their business and get the money that they need, and everything is fine with accepting a cryptocurrency as payment. I think it's really going to tell, be a good use case for, using Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency as a form of payment. I think that's why a lot of businesses are, weary about it, because they're not sure how it works out. But if we have a lot of use cases, more and more people are going to be accepting of it. Obviously, with cryptocurrencies, for some businesses, there's some hurdles and things like that we have to, get through. But I do think that this is a good step in the right direction, and it's pretty exciting, because if there's some company do it like McDonald's, then maybe a couple weeks later Burger King's going to do it, etc. Like I said, it's just all about momentum and showing that proof of concept, so that this can happen. And so if you would have said a year ago that you could possibly buy a hamburger with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, nobody would believe you. But I think we made a lot of great strides today, and I can't wait to see more and more businesses accepting cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to increase the utility overall. So a bronze statue of legendary Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto is now displayed for visitors at Graphisoft Park, Hungary in Budapest. So I thought this was an interesting thing. Obviously, Satoshi Nakamoto is kind of obviously known for being creating Bitcoin. Nobody really knows what he looks like or he is. There was an interview with some guy who people were saying, is this you? And he said, no, it's not me. But he's obviously a legendary, important figure in the cryptocurrency space. So it's great that they're honoring him. I'm not sure exactly why if this park has any significance to it. Obviously, he's Japanese, but and I guess in Hungary they want to attract people to be interested in Bitcoin, etc. Obviously, this isn't what he looks like, but it's kind of like a representation of him, obviously with a hoodie, kind of a nod to maybe the the cryptocurrency and like the secrecy of it. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to go for. Obviously, he has a Bitcoin logo on his hoodie. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. Definitely an art piece and definitely something you should check out if you're around there, or at least Google it if you want to check out more images of it. Dubai World Trade Center Authority announced that they would support the regulation offering assurance, listing, and trading of crypto assets. So this is definitely a win. Obviously, Dubai is kind of do a lot of cool things. Like they're trying to go for the, they went for the world's tallest building. They're trying to build lots of great like hotels, and they're big on tourism. So any ways that they can attract people, and obviously crypto assets, is related to everyone in the world, right? There's actually a lot of people that I know that either live in Dubai or go to Dubai to start crypto projects, just because, it's a great place to not only live, but also a great place to do business and network. So I do think that it's great that they are supporting this and kind of bring a wider eye to this new place of business, because I think Dubai is a good place for people to do business in and meet up and things like that, obviously with all the attention around it. So I thought that was interesting. Twitter Inc. will now allow people to tip their favorite content creators with Bitcoin. I thought this was interesting. We'll also launch a fund to pay some users who host odd chat rooms on its Spaces feature. Again, I'm not sure if they actually released this yet. I think this is probably filed under like rumors or upcoming stuff. But obviously Twitter is huge. Obviously a lot of crypto projects use this and influencers, etc. And I think for content creators in general, I think they want to stay abreast on everything that they could potentially be interested in. And if it's up to them and they might make the decision to be like, sure, you can tip them in whatever crypto, in this case, Bitcoin, why not? Like if you think about something like Twitch, where you can tip someone based off bits, which is just like a made up currency, which translates into money. But the idea could potentially be the same thing. As long as the content creator is open to it and there's some regulation, I think it's good. And yeah, like I said, I don't think this is quite launched yet, but I do think it was something interesting that was mentioned. And, I definitely think it could open up a bunch of interesting things. Like if it goes well on Twitter, then maybe all their social platforms would adopt this too. Litecoin has made over 950 millionaires, which is crazy. If you guys are familiar with Litecoin, it's another great cryptocurrency. I don't think I've made a video on Litecoin yet, but it's been around for a while. I guess it's considered a stable coin. You could research the founder, who's done a lot of great work, but it's great that, it's kind of crazy, has made over 950 millionaires because of the fact that, if you got in, it's one of those where if you got in early, then you've probably, I've done a good job, whether that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe even Cardano at this point. Litecoin is one of those where one of the earlier currencies where if you got in pretty early, I would say, I just didn't see the stat, but I would assume it's at least 3 or 4 years ago. If you invested back then, you're pretty happy now. So that's a great stat. Remember, it's never too late to become a millionaire. Van Eck now offers Tron, Solana, and Polkadot ETNs in Germany. So I think that's awesome. I talk a lot about Solana. I talk about like NFTs and blockchain. So being able to offer that is great. Tron, I think, is good. I haven't spent too much time on that. And obviously Polkadot, their founders I've talked about. I'm invested in Polkadot. I'm actually invested in Solana Polkadot. I haven't invested in Tron, but I think it's great that they're offering that. Again, any way that people are supporting it or partner with them with these newer cryptocurrencies, I think it's great. Newest poll suggests 37% of Texas residents supports crypto payments. So I thought this was an interesting stat. Obviously, a lot of news around Texas these days, but I think they're open to new ideas, and I think it's good. Obviously, there's a huge population in Texas. I do think the fact that obviously it's in the United States, we still have to see how regulations, things pan out. But I think more and more people that, support crypto payments, are advocates of crypto, whether that's businesses or people who just do things online, I think it's good, right? Like you want more and more people to support it than not support it. So I guess, does that mean 63, is my math right? 63% of residents don't support crypto payments, but the idea is that more and more people are adopting it, and I would say that obviously this number is continuing to grow, which is good, and that's what you want to see: more and more people understanding crypto, investing in crypto, and then supporting it for their businesses. So these were the articles that I had for this week. Again, let me know in the comment if there's other crypto news that you wanted to mention. I kind of wanted it to be around like, maybe new crypto news about like Bitcoin, Ethereum, like if more people are adopting it, increasing the utility of it. Maybe there's new, news with like legislation, things like that, or maybe crypto influencers who are talking about something. Obviously, I talk a lot about Elon Musk and Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Any news revolving that I think would be interesting. There's obviously been a lot of news today about Shiba. Obviously, Elon Musk is continuing to tweet about that. But anything like that, I want to point out because it could affect your guys' investments. Maybe you've invested previously. Maybe it's going to change how you think about things in the future. Obviously, people who are tracking Bitcoin, whether you own some now or plan to own some, maybe you're waiting for more and more utility. So whether something about a theme park supporting it or maybe a country supporting it, that's really going to sway your decisions. I kind of going to keep you guys abreast on everything going on in the crypto space. So hopefully you guys thought this video was useful. Let me know in the comments what you think. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all the views, all the comments and stuff like that, all the emails. I appreciate you guys. But remember, do your own research when it comes to cryptocurrency in general, when it comes to crypto projects, when it comes to anything, any advice. Remember, not financial advice from me. The only advice you should take is your own. So thanks again for watching. Catch you guys next time.